we learn a certain amount of stuff in the personal development world, and then we decide, right, it's time for me to use all this in a real business context. And the challenges and the problems that individual therapists face, each one has a unique set of difficulties, their own kind. And what clean language helps me to do, because it is a change process in its own right, will help me to help them to overcome their limiting beliefs, to overcome all the things that are restricting them from reaching the people who really want what they've got. So yes, I've got many, many years experience as an online marketer, and also before that many, many years experience as a mainstream journalist. And I think all of that experience and my skill as a coach using clean language all sort of fits together into what I do each day.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry, I caught that last little bit. I'm so tired from going all day, and then I just completely zoned out for the last 2 minutes.
So I could have said anything.
No, I'm sorry. Oh my God, I cannot believe I just did that. If you could give me a little recap, like a 5-word recap, so I can follow up with something.
And when you would like a 5-word recap, and you're so tired, and you just zoned out like that, and when all of that, what would you like to have happen in the rest of this podcast?
I would like to find out more about, I guess, the marketing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you can use clean language for marketing, and also learning about influence. I know you had that one product. You did the product launch with Nathan Thomas. I'm trying to remember. I'm having a brain fart.
And marketing and influence. And when you're interested in marketing and influence, what kind of marketing and influence is that?
Marketing and influence for hypnotists.
Mm-hmm. And is there anything else about that marketing and influence?
I guess how to really convey to the people what it is you want them to know.
And when convey to the people, what kind of convey is that?
What kind of convey? Almost like a kind of see in my head, almost like a bright image, I guess.
Like a bright image. Anything else about that bright image?
I guess it's almost like I would see myself, almost like if I were had my hands outstretched, almost like if I were standing on a stage, and almost like I'm excited to show the world what I have to offer.
And standing on a stage, arms outstretched, excited to show the world what you have to offer. And then what happens?
It's like I can see. It's almost like I'm on a stage. I can see people. Like they're walking up to me. I see myself as a big giant, like I'm nice and tall, and almost like I see myself handing something out to everybody. Like it's I don't know if it's some kind of product I'm launching, if I'm handing out to people, or if it's business cards or whatnot.
And when you hand those things out, what happens to them, the people?
At first, it looked like everything was scattered, but it looks like it's maybe more uniform. Like it almost looked like they were just kind of running around, kind of bumping up into each other. Now they look more uniform.
So they were just running around bumping into each other, and now they look more uniform. What kind of uniform do they look now?
Like I guess it would almost be like a U.S. military. If I look across, it's almost like they're wearing they'd be wearing a blue, almost like a navy uniform.
Hmm. Like military, like Navy uniform, and
Yep.
uniform like that.
Hmm.
And it's that kind of convey that you'd like from this interview.
I guess so.
Thank you. That was a really useful opportunity. Thank you for playing along with me, because that's the stuff I do.
That was pretty interesting. Yeah, when you started going into that, I know, of course, you got the perfect window into my unconscious right there when I was still on that kind of brain fog.
Hmm. And obviously it felt like something needed to happen, so I thought, well, let's just take the opportunity to demonstrate how, by using these fairly simple questions in a fairly particular way, you can take someone really into their inner world and explore it with them.
That was really weird. I almost started laughing at one point. I felt really giddy. Maybe for the future we can organize a live demonstration for upcoming podcast or teleseminar. You can, I guess, run me through some of your work so people can see how good the stuff works.
Yes, that would be fantastic. I mean, one of the things I do is these, what I call sweet spot sessions. I help people to discover, in the course of an hour, using clean language, how their unique skills, experience, knowledge and passion, etc., coincide with the needs of at least one hungry crowd who actually want to pay them money, and find ways to connect with those crowds. So that might be something that we might play with at some point.
Oh, I would, boy, that sounds so good right there. The sweet spot sessions, that definitely is a great metaphor right there. It definitely hit my sweet spot.
So yeah, if you'd like to do a demo session at some point.
You guys listening to the podcast, if you below the opt-in box, below the newsletter subscribe box, I have a comment section. Just fill some comments and let me know what you guys think of that, or even like a teleseminar coming up.